Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Let's Get Bendy. I know I have the explosion, but I should add a little intro music. That could be nice. Instead of just an explosion. Maybe I can get Squidward's clarinet song that he plays. That'll be appropriate. Okay. For those of you that don't watch SpongeBob, that's Squidward that's doing the little wiggly thing. Cool. Welcome to Let's Get Bendy. It's time to get bendy. Are you guys ready to get bendy? I'm ready to get bendy. Let's get bendy. Alright, today we are going to be doing a back/core/bridge stretch. So we will end with our bridges, but before we get to the bridges, we're going to do a whole bunch of stretching and warm-ups to get ourselves ready for those bridges. Okay? So we're going to start standing. The only thing you need is a wide open space for you to do stretches. We're going to loosen up each part of our body, and then we will do our bridges. Welcome to my wonderful basement. That is messy, and let's get going. First things first, big arm circles going backwards. This is not about speed. This is about range of motion. I've talked about range of motion before. It is trying to maximize how far you are reaching. So how far can you reach behind you and up and down? That is what we're looking for. And arm circles forwards. Opening up our shoulders. Coming all the way up. Alright, next we're going to swing our arms across the front. Just loosen up our chest a little bit. Switch which arm goes on top every single time. Try to keep your arms level. Try not to let it go down like this. This isn't doing anything for you. Keep them up high. Nice. And then we're going to take a stand. Glue our feet to the ground. Stick our arms out to the side. And we're going to do a gentle twist. Side to side. Introducing our spine to a little bit of a twist this morning. How many of you woke up today and went, ugh, ugh? Anybody? Or is that just cartoons that do that? Wait, that's not even cartoons. That's just movies. I don't know. It's only in the movies. Our spine, believe it or not, is pretty good at twisting to a certain degree. We just need to make sure that we do it safely and we keep it moving. Alright. Moving down our body. We're going to do a little hip swivel. So we're going to do around the world with our hip. We're going to bring it around town. Alright, feet are firmly planted. We're bringing it around town. Woo-wee. Switch the direction. Going around town the other way. Very nice. Okay. Next, let's stand in a straddle. So, in a not too wide straddle, feet just past shoulder width. I know you guys can't see my feet. Yeah. Alright. Feet just past shoulder width. But now you're not going to be able to see my hands. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Stick your arms up to the ceiling here. And what we're going to do is we're going to reach over. Both arms stay up, squeezing our ears to the side. Hold. Hold. And then back to center. And over to the other side. Keep your arms up. Holding it there. Hold. And back to the center. Now we're going to keep one arm up. We're going to put the other arm down. The arm that is up is going to reach over again to the side. You should be able to go further now that that other arm is down. And really feel the stretch coming up the side of your body here. Into your lats. And in your hips. And anywhere else that might be tight. And come back to the center. Switch your arms. And reach over to the side. Very nice. Back to the center. Alright. Let's loosen up just a little bit more. Throw out our hamstrings. So we're going to stand with our feet together. We're going to reach our arms up to the ceiling once again. And we're going to lean at our hips coming forwards, trying to get to a straight back in our pike shape. So we're piking at the hips, arms are up, and then we're going to keep reaching forwards towards the floor. And relax your shoulders. Hang loose here. That feels nice. Really focus on squeezing your legs together here, guys. It'll help stretch out your hamstrings. So when our legs squeeze together, our hamstrings actually relax. And if our hamstrings are relaxed, guess what happens? They get stretched. Woo! Alright. Come on up. Alright, next. You guys ready? We're moving to the floor. Alright, so for the floor, just grab a yoga mat, whatever you may need, or not. It's up to you. It doesn't matter to me. We're going to do our pigeon stretch. So pigeon stretch is when we put one leg out in front with a bent leg. We're going to try to get our foot and our knee to line up here to the best of your ability. If you can get it perfectly in line, then it'll give you the most stretch, but sometimes that's not what we need. So just have it bent in front, and then what we're going to do is you're going to lean forward down onto your elbows. Your other leg is straight out behind you. If this is not stretching you already, bring that foot forwards more and lean into the stretch. So we're just sitting on top of it. You should feel the stretch in your bum of the leg that is bent. Okay? Now, why are we stretching our bum before we do a bridge? Great question. I have an answer. Bet you weren't expecting that. Oh, did you want me to tell you the answer? Yeah, I guess I can. Okay, the answer is because our bum, also known as our gluteus maximus, is one of the biggest sets of muscles in our body. Okay, it's not the biggest, I don't think. I don't know, I should do more research on that. But it is a big, big muscle, alright? And it pulls pretty strongly on our back. So if you ever suffer from low back pain, lower back pain here in the lumbar, some good advice would be do this pigeon stretch. Both sides. It'll help, I promise. Alright, we're going to switch legs now. So stick the other leg out in front. Lower stuff down. See, if you're at home and you're sitting in a chair all day, you can almost guarantee that your back and your hips are going to hurt. So what do we do to counteract that is don't sit in the chair. Instead, get yourself a standing desk or a squatting desk or sit on the floor cross-legged or do a bunch of stretching. Okay? I heard about this one guy, he recommended that for every 20 minutes that you sit in a chair, you should get up and do 10 squats. That'll help. Plus you'll get really strong. And you won't be in pain. Cool. Alright. That was a nice pigeon stretch. And I got to chat a little bit and talk nonsense. It's not nonsense. It just seems like nonsense because I talk a lot. Okay, next we're going to introduce that twist to our spine once again. So lay down flat, arms go out to the side. You're going to take your right knee up to your chest and then over to the opposite side. So my goal here is to get both my shoulders to lay flat and my legs to cross over. Alright? You should feel a twist in your spine. If you need to, you can use your left hand on top of your right knee to start pressing it towards the floor. Just try to make sure your right shoulder stays on the ground. We don't want it to come around this way. So the right arm reaches out. Woo, this is a good stretch. Alright, switch sides. So left leg comes up and reaches over in front. Right hand can press on the left knee. Left shoulder goes towards the ground. Left arm reaching out. This is a weird one for me to live stream because I don't feel like there's an angle that I can really show you what I'm doing, except for maybe if I put the camera on the ceiling. and relax back to the center. Very nice. How's that feel, guys? Pretty good? Okay, moving on to our next set of stretches. We are going to be doing some seal stretches. So, here's what we'll do to get ourselves moving and our arms going. I want you guys to get to this cat-cow position. So it is a doggy position like this. A cow position, so this is doggy here. A cow position is when we push our back. Actually, sorry. A cow position is when we arch our back and we squeeze our shoulders blades together. Okay? And a cat position is when we rear up like a cat, like, okay? We're going to do this a couple times. So we're in cat, go to cow, cat, cow, cat, cow. So arch back, rounded back. Arch, round. Cow, cat, cow, cat, and then you can lay down flat. Okay? Now in this position, we're going to bring our hands in close to our chest, like so, and you're just going to slowly push yourself up into a seal stretch. Let's bring our feet nice and tight together. Hands are close to our hips, and we're looking up to the ceiling. See if you can think about squeezing your heels together. So if you can see my feet, they're all wide. I want to rotate them in and touch my heels. Holding it there. And then we're going to do a quick little seal push-up. So that means we're going to lower down, push back up. And down, push back up, down, push back up, and hold. Alright, knees stay where they are. Scoot your bum back to get to a 90-degree angle. So that means it's here. Your hips are directly above your knees. And you're going to reach those arms out. Trying to get our armpits towards the ground. Into our cat stretch here. So there was a cat position. This is a cat stretch. Reaching out. Armpits towards the ground. Eyes on our fingertips. Stretching out our shoulders. Now in this position, I'm going to change my angle here so you guys can see. I'm reaching straight out. My bum is up high. I am not sitting down on my feet. Bum is up high. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take both of our hands and we're going to shift them over to the right. Our knees stay where they are, pointing forwards. You're going to feel the stretch a lot more on your left arm. And then we're going to come back to center. And then go over to the left. Knees stay where they are, they do not move. Very nice. And I say very nice because it feels very nice. And back to center. And then from this position, plant your hands firmly on the ground and push forward into a seal stretch. Feet go together. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing. You're going to go hands towards the right. Keep your feet where they are and your hips where they are. So we start to add a little bit of a twist into our seal stretch. And then back to the center. And then hands go to the left. So we're just twisting in the seal stretch just a little bit. And back to the center. And lower yourself down. Alright. How was that? How did that feel? Pretty good? Okay, guess what time it is? Guess what time it is? It's wrist stretch time because we're about to do bridges. So let's do a little quick wrist stretch. I want you guys just to roll them out. Roll them out, roll them out. Get them moving. Do the wave. Whoa, switch the direction of the wave. And shake out your wrists. Get them moving in every direction. Get ready, get ready. And then on the ground, we're going to return to that doggy position. I want your fingers facing forwards, like so. What we're going to do is we're just going to rock around in a circle. 2 circles and 3 circles, and we're going to switch directions. Again, we're feeling out the stretch here, only rocking as far as we can to have a gentle stretch in our wrist. Next, hands reach out to the side, and we're going to rock side to side. So fingers are pointing out to the side, rocking side to side. And then we're going to make our fingers point backwards. So fingers back towards us, and we're going to rock in circles again. 3 times in one direction, and 3 times in the other direction. Nicely done. And then last wrist stretch for today. Please be gentle for this one. You're going to make your palms face the ceiling. The back of your hand goes on the floor. And you apply gentle pressure just to feel the stretch. You can do a little rock side to side, forward and back, around in a circle. But please be gentle. Your wrists are not really meant to bend this way, but it is a good way to stretch them, so that way you can't get injured as easily. Awesome. And shake them out. Woo-wee! Sorry guys, it's morning. I'm a little crazy feeling. Sound good? Alright. Next, we're going to do the bridge. Okay? Please take the bridge at your own pace. If you cannot do a bridge, we can do a supported bridge. So what that means is we can put our hands on a couch, or you could put your feet on the couch and push yourself up. If mom or dad are around, what they can do is you go to help mom or dad or whoever it may be. You're grown up of the house, someone bigger than you, but also not your older brother, because they might drop you on your head because they're mean. Alright, mom or dad, aunt or uncle, grandma, grandpa, here's what you're going to do. When your kid lays down on the floor, they put their hands up by their ears, and when they go to push, you're going to put your hand underneath their back, and you can even put a second hand underneath their hips, and just help them gently lift up to a point where their hands are still in the ground. Don't lift them up so high and so fast that they go flying. Please don't throw your children. It's not advisable unless you're going to catch them. Then you can do it all you want. But go ahead, slide your hands underneath. Gentle lift. It kind of takes a little bit of the pressure off of their own shoulders to get them into the right position, okay? So just hold that for 10 seconds and come back down. Those of you that can do this bridge, you can do it with me. What we're going to focus on today is shoulder flexibility. So what that means is we are going to try to, when we're in our bridge, we're going to try to push our head past our shoulders. Now what the heck does that mean? That means that my arms are going to be up above my head in my bridge, and I'm trying to get my head to go this way. Okay? So forwards, my shoulders are going back. That's what's going to happen here. Are you guys ready? And how do we do that? Great question, Coach Alex. How do we do that? We're going to try to get our legs to come together, and then we're going to try to push them straight. But for now, quick little 10-second bridge. Hands go by our ears. Pushing up tall. Try to bring your feet together. Holding this shape here. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lower down. Don't come down so fast you smash your head. And then, as always, we're going to do 3 rock and rolls to loosen up our back. And we are not done yet. Okay. Next, same thing. Doing our bridge again. But this time, we'll try to push a little bit stronger. Okay? And when I'm done with my bridge, I'm going to rush over there because there's a delay on the YouTube live stream and I want to see how good my bridge looks. Here we go. Hands by our ears. Feet together. Push up strong. Try to bring your feet together, pushing your head forwards. Open up that shoulder angle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and easy. Coming down. And rock and roll. It's important. Let's see, what does my bridge look like? Oh, my bridge is okay. So if you take a look at my bridge, let me see here. What do we got? Oh, I should have brought down the white erase markers. If you take a look at my bridge, basically I have kind of like this weird shape going on. If these are my legs, okay, actually let me go this way. Okay, this is my upper body here. These are my legs. My legs are bent. If what you want to do is you want to try to push your legs straight so that you can take more of the bend into your shoulders, okay? We don't want a lot of the bend to be in the lower back, so if you're feeling a lot of pain in the lower back, we got to stretch out our shoulders a little bit more. So that just means don't push as hard to get into your bridge. Instead, feel it, feel the bridge, and just hold it where it's comfortable until you build up the strength and the flexibility there, okay? Because if we're just yanking ourselves into the bridge and just pushing really strong, we're going to end up injuring ourselves. Because bridges are actually, they're a pretty weird position and our body's not used to it. Okay, we have time for one more bridge. One more bridge. Are you guys ready? Yeah? Cool. Sweet. Very nice. Here we go. And of course, if you can do a back bend, you should be doing a back bend. What are you doing? Why aren't you doing a back bend yet? Okay, one more bridge. Try to think about our shoulders opening up. If you don't feel it stretching in your shoulders and you only feel it in your back, then we need to do more shoulder stretching. So just be gentle. Here we go. Feet firmly planted, hands firmly planted. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Hold it here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently come down and rock and roll 3 to 5 times. And let's see my bridge that time. That one didn't feel as good. It's okay. It's bad. I'm not feeling bendy today in my back. That's right. Something for me to work on. I have never been... Actually, I used to be a lot more flexible in my shoulders, but now I'm not flexible in my shoulders, so it is something that I need to work on. And knowing your weaknesses is a good thing, as long as you don't let it get to you, and instead you're like, I'm going to get to it. Ha. Put that on a t-shirt. Alright guys, thank you for joining me this morning for Let's Get Bendy with Coach Alex. That's me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know how many people are actually watching this, and I go back and they have some views, but not that many. So tell your friends to do it, because they're going to be, not stretchy. And you guys should be stretchy. And also, comment and say if you like it or not. And if you don't like it, that's okay. I need to know. I need feedback. Awesome, guys. Things to look forward to in Metro South news is more tutorials, more workouts, Zoom classes. If you're not in a Zoom class yet, what are you doing? Get into a Zoom class. You're missing out. It's really awesome. We got gymnastics, we've got preschool, we've got parkour. That's the one I teach. We've got all those things available in Zoom classes. That means that you're talking with a coach. Coach is giving you feedback instead of me just talking to a computer. And you guys are like, this guy's crazy. Why is he so crazy? Alright, I'm Coach Alex. You guys know that already. Go check out my belly flop tutorial. You learn how to belly flop. It's good. fun. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys